Hello, my Jason O. Welcome to my anime review for Little Witch Academia. And so, after the two OVA movies, the series has been rebooted essentially into a new anime series. The first cour is now on Netflix here in the U.S. And very controversially, Netflix has control over Little Witch Academia and other anime like Fate Apocrypha, another anime I'm looking forward to. And I'm more in favor of the Netflix model opposed to the Amazon model. More of a bias sort of thing because I'm a subscriber of Netflix, and so I don't really have made too many complaints about that. I kind of prefer Little Witch Academia in the Netflix model because I do enjoy binging the show and watching it all at once because there's not really a big mystery going on within the series. It's more of a slice of life adventure of Akko and everyone else, and especially Akko's dream of becoming a great witch like Shining Chariot. And so I'm big in favor of binging on that type of show as opposed to other shows like a race, for example. That's a big mystery going on there. So it's a good week by week sort of thing to sort of speculate on what's going to happen next. If you have Attack on Titan, that's a good series to watch week by week because there is a mystery going on. There's a lot of drama going on as well. For this, there is drama, but just in each and every episode in a sort of sitcom-y sort of way here. It was very well worth the wait, waiting all that time for the whole entire series to finish up. All like 24 episodes, I think it was, for the two cour series. And we have a long wait that was well worth it because we got a new invigoration of this world, more world building that we got in the movies from Little Witch Academia, Little Witch Academia The Enchanted Parade, a lot more so than that, a lot more character development, I would say, with Susie and Latte especially, because I think those side characters really deserved more character development than they got in the movies, just more other than the fact that they're just friends with Akko. Got a lot more of that in Enchanted Parade, but we got a lot more of that here with Susie's episode and Latte's episode. Two of my favorite episodes of these first 13 episodes of the first cour of Little Witch Academia. Episode 4 especially was one of my favorite episodes of the first cour of this series because it featured Latte and her favorite book series, Nightfall, which had like 365 volumes, I think it was. It lasted over like 10 years or something like that. They're a unreasonable amount of time for a series, and so she got to meet her, the author, Annabelle, who turns out to be mild spoilers ahead for like the whole entire series. Won't give away too much, but I'll just give away minor spoilers here and there for a couple episodes. But in episode 4, she does meet Annabelle, who is sort of a name that's passed down to many different writers, and they do this trivia contest to sort of gauge who is worthy of taking on the Annabelle name, and Latte is chosen. But Latte, surprisingly enough, does not want to become the writer of Nightfall. She just wants to read Nightfall, and it's a very nice message sent by there because Annabelle, she's just a little girl. She's very unconfident within herself because she reads a lot of forums that people aren't liking her material, her version of Nightfall, which is very relatable to see because you see a lot more of the big forums and big more faster fan reaction now thanks to social media. Again, a lot more faster than that, and you see a lot of criticism from fans that aren't liking what a creator is doing, whether it's justified or not. It definitely is frustrating for a creator sometimes, and you do see that with an Annabelle about Latte. She sort of instills confidence within her, really just a very nice scene between the two of them at the end. It's such a great message to all creators that you keep doing what you're doing. You don't be swayed by too much by small fan criticisms. If it's a large fan criticisms, maybe you have to take into consideration. But small fan criticisms, you have to take that and improve upon it and really take it on your own. It's a very nice episode for all creators out there. It's a very awesome episode there. Episode 3 was really great for animation-wise, the broom relay race, and episode 8 was Susie, another great animated episode with just a fantastical world. It's inside Susie's mind and all of her different versions of herself. Really remind me of the Teen Titans episode with Raven when I think Robin and Beast Boy or Cyborg, I forget which of the characters, I think Robin is definitely there. They went inside Raven's mind, and you get to see all of her own personalities and her own father and Trigon. Nothing that intense there, a lot more fun, except for by near the end where the stakes start to increase even more. But it was a very great episode there, really reminding me of the Raven episode of Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans from back in the day. For the most part, not really any new characters, just more reinvigorating Akko, Susie, Latte, Diana, and her, side crew. They're surprised to get an episode between those two girls, maybe in the future, perhaps in the second cour. But Diana, again, one of my favorite characters. If you watch my other Little Witch Academia reviews, one of my favorite characters in general. Ursula really grew on me in the series, though. She was one of my favorites because of her the way she taught Akko, and obviously if you've already watched Little Witch Academia, the movies, you kind of already implied of who Ursula really is. Won't reveal that too much because those are really shown up in the last 3 episodes, especially episode 11, one of my other favorite episodes. There really got you into the more of the bigger plots per se of Shiny Rod, Shiny Chariots, and Akko's dream, really pursuing her dream, but also realizing that the hard work that she'll put in will really make her dream much more fulfilling. And so that's a really great episode as well, with Ursula really teaching Akko, really putting her under her wing, helping her to become a great witch, and also help reinvigorating her dream as well. Great world building aspect is great as well because the Andrew character, one of the newer characters of the series, he gives us a more world building aspect in that Little Witch Academia, its world, is pretty much old in terms of witches. 1600 years ago was the peak of the witches, but Lunanova Academy is on the decline. Magic is on the decline. We have more guys like Andrew, the aristocrats of sorts, the big business guys, capitalism always interfering with our anime. So that's a very interesting aspect there because I'll put a link in the description down below to a series of essays and pieces done by Emily Rand on her blog, For Me in Full Bloom, on her Little Witch Academia stuff. She posts a lot of different personal essays and editorial essays on the series, and it really relates it to a young animator of sorts. The whole series is a sort of metaphor for that. So you kind of see that in some sort of places. I don't remember if she wrote this, but I can really see the parallels of Andrew and the world itself, magic being on the decline, and it's very similar to anime today. The whole hand-drawn animation is kind of the decline right now, especially look at Western animation with 3D really being a big thing, 3D CG sort of things as well. That's really on the rise right now. You definitely appreciate the compromise at times when 3D animation and 2D animation can coexist together, but 3D animation is really big on the rise, especially on the Western front, and the hand-drawn 2D stuff is on the decline as well. But you have these spunky and also conservative values that sort of are on the same side. Diana and Akko, they're definitely on the same side of really bringing magic to the whole world, but they do it in different ways, with Akko being more of a liberal type and really bending the rules and really taking things in her own path, while Diana is more on the conservative side, really keeping with traditions and really keeping up, being the best witch that she can be in her own way through traditional values. And so it's a very interesting dichotomy between those two characters, and they only show that a couple times here and there, and they're bickering, but episode 11 really brought that to the forefront of Diana and Akko's dichotomy of the way they approach magic. And so for just the 13 episodes, the first cour of Little Witch Academia, I'm going to give this series a B+. A very good world building for the movies, and throwing that all aside and having a new sort of canon per se for the series. You have more of our characters, wonderful characters in Akko, Susie, and Latte. That trio along with Diana. One of my other favorite characters, Ursula, gets a lot more character development. It's really seeing her as a teacher sort of role for Akko. Also with a fantastic animation, as mentioned before, episodes 8 and 3 especially. Great message to send, episode 4 and episode 11, in terms of being yourself, following your dreams, and it's very nice messages to send to many viewers out there. And it serves as a very nice slice of life adventure between Akko and her misadventures, all friends, and also pursuing her dream to become like Shining Chariots. And so what do you think about the first cour of Little Witch Academia? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel, and also click on the bell notification to make sure you get notified to all my videos each and every time I upload them. And also make sure to share this video as well. It really helps me out. Really appreciate all of that. Thank you for watching my anime review for Little Witch Academia. Have a nice day. Bye bye.